From Nutrien Ag Solutions, I'm Senior Meteorologist Andrew Pritchard with your Canadian Prairie weather story for Wednesday, October 9th, 2024. Your 10-day takeaways here. Progressive pattern moving right along. So the weather pattern just going to get moving, not stuck in one thing or another. That means our temperatures will be fluctuating over the next 7 to 10 days. Some periods of warmth with higher atmospheric pressure overhead and some passing frontal boundaries that'll give us a shot of some colder air. Now, even with the pattern being progressive and active, precipitation still pretty sparse. We got a couple chances for some showers, but no big storm systems that are going to park and bring a lot of moisture to the area here. So drier overall, temperatures fluctuating. That's the pattern over the next 7 to 10 days. Those temperatures here early on Wednesday morning, pretty variable across the region, where we have some areas of cloud cover, some showers ongoing across the area, and then some other folks who are, sunny and seeing those temperatures a little bit warm. Generally in the single digits today, but anywhere from, near or a couple degrees below freezing to temperatures coming up to around 10, 11 degrees here on Monday morning. Now the radar, again, some showers in western Alberta, north of Calgary, kind of west of Edmonton, south and east of the Grand Prairie and Peace River area. Some light rain falling across the area. That'll continue to move from west to east over the next 48 hours. And really, another shot of this kind of, light shower activity in a week or so is really all we have to talk about as far as precipitation. So when we see the next 7 days overall from the European AI forecast system, again, across the prairie, getting into that light green color is just getting above 2.5 millimeters. We're talking about very low precipitation over the next 7 days. And the 10-day forecast really pretty similar. We do get a chance of some showers moving through late next week, but even that takes us up to around 12.5 millimeters, half an inch of precipitation. So less than half an inch over the next 10 days for just about everybody. One more way to look at that, that's certainly, on the drier side compared to this time of year, which is not typically a soaker time of year, late September getting into October, but pretty dry compared to what we could be expecting this time of year. Certainly, could be cloudy and gloomy, rainy, not looking at anything like that. So the pattern then, if I go ahead and just bring it on back, let's animate this. There we go. Scared me for a second. Thought I didn't have it there. You see some variety as you focus on the Canadian Prairie here, the Prairie provinces, higher pressure now. Big high pressure comes in early next week. Another trough coming in on the back side of that. So as I kind of just bring it on back, get started here present day, Wednesday, October 9th. Kind of, you see the upper level trough that's bringing the showers to western Alberta. That's the reason for that. And then the more mild temperatures as you make your way further to the east. This trough does not really eject. It just kind of rides over the top of the ridge, washes out before we get, a front that's going to come through, bringing us a shot of some cooler air over the weekend. This will be a bigger shot of cool air for the Great Lakes. Ridging on the backside gets kind of sandwiched between that Great Lakes trough and another trough in the Gulf of Alaska. So we'll trend warmer as we get into the early part of next week. But then this next trough makes its way into the prairie, kind of dives into the western U.S. late next week. That could bring us a shot of cooler air and another chance for some scattered shower activity. So the next 3.5 days, this system washes out, really brings an end to the shower activity across the region. Most folks staying dry. We'll look at the European model. That'll take us out a little bit further here, bringing it back, looking at the first system here. Again, washing out. This does not eject. It does not bring showers across the entirety of the prairie, just some scattered showers, generally near and north of Highway 16 over the next 24 to 36 hours. High pressure on the backside there. It's going to be a bit cooler, but drier. Another chance of some light showers in the Edmonton area over towards Saskatoon on Friday night into Saturday. Maybe some light showers making their way into southern Manitoba over the weekend. This is very light precipitation, wetting the top layer of the soil, that kind of thing. Higher pressure on the backside then, cooler east, warmer west as we get into early next week. And the next organized area of low pressure does not emerge then until we get towards October 17th. This is, again, about 7 to 10 days from now. The next chance for some showers moving in across the prairie. This does not look like a soaker, just another chance for some showers across the region. So the next 7 days, straight from the European model. Of course, it's going to vary slightly from this, but we're still talking about very light precipitation. Most people on the prairie dry. The folks who see some rain are going to see anywhere from 2.5 to maybe up to 10 millimeters of precipitation. Very light precipitation. As I add in the next 10 days, so taking it all the way through October 19th, very similar. A lot of folks dry. The folks who do see some rain are seeing very light rain, 2.5 to 10 millimeters. If you're going to see over that, 10 to 15 millimeters of precipitation, you're kind of in that Calgary, Edmonton, Grand Prairie, Peace River kind of triangle area there in western portions of Alberta, kind of the western and northern portions of Alberta as far as the prairie is concerned. The European ensemble model, the 10-day probability of picking up a half an inch or more, 12.5 millimeters or more of total precipitation. Pretty much nobody on the prairie registering anything better than a 10 to 20% chance. This is a dry 10-day forecast, even with a couple chances for some showers. And we'll take it a step further, the chance of getting more than a tenth of an inch. So we're talking about just some bare bones measurable precipitation along and south of Highway 16. We're still talking 10 to 20% chance of even getting that tenth of an inch. You get north of Highway 16, you got a slightly better chance, better than 50% chance of picking up at least a tenth of an inch of precipitation. So not bone dry. You may see some raindrops falling over the next 10 days, but no one looking at a soaking rain event over the next 10 days, other than maybe Calgary to Edmonton to Peace River, kind of between there. You may be getting up, close to 15 millimeters of precipitation over the next 10 days. Temperatures variable over the next 10 days or so, generally mild compared to average, but there are some shots of cooler air mixed in. What that looks like in some of our select cities here: Calgary, 17 today, down to 12 for the high on Thursday, getting back close to the freezing mark Friday and Saturday and Sunday mornings, back to highs in the lower 20s Monday and Tuesday. Very similar look here in Edmonton, a little colder, -1 on Friday, -3 on Saturday. Regina, you see the variety there. Same thing in Saskatoon here. And then finishing up with Winnipeg, a little more mild over the next couple of days, 21 today, 23 tomorrow, but a little bit cooler as we get into early next week. We flip that pattern that is a little cooler west right now, a little warmer east, flipping it early next week. Much colder in the eastern prairie, a little bit more mild in the west, just about everyone on the drier side.